Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, love, and abundance into their lives? It's as if they possess a hidden superpower that allows them to manifest their deepest desires at will. Well, what if I told you that this power isn't reserved for a lucky few, but is actually dormant within each and every one of us? Welcome to a journey that will transform your understanding of reality itself. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary world of manifestation, guided by the groundbreaking insights of Dr. Joe Dispenza, a world-renowned expert in the field of neuroscience and personal transformation. The law of attraction isn't just some new age concept. It's a fundamental principle that's been gaining scientific backing in recent years. It suggests that our thoughts and emotions have a direct impact on the reality we experience. But how does this work on a neurological level? That's where Dr. Dispenza's research comes in, bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science. Dr. Joe Dispenza isn't just another self-help guru. He's a chiropractor, researcher, and international best-selling author who has dedicated his life to understanding the intricate connection between mind and matter. His journey is nothing short of inspirational. After a devastating cycling accident that left him with 6 broken vertebrae, Dispenza chose to heal himself using the power of his mind rather than undergo invasive surgery. In just 9 weeks, he was back on his feet, defying medical expectations and setting the stage for his life's work. As Dispenza often says, your thoughts create your reality. What you think about and what you feel and what you manifest are always connected. This powerful statement encapsulates the essence of what we'll explore today. 7 mind-blowing manifestation techniques that can literally rewire your brain for success. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. What if the life you've always dreamed of is just one thought away? What if you could tap into the quantum field of infinite possibilities and shape your destiny at will? These aren't just philosophical questions. They're the foundation of a revolutionary approach to living that has transformed countless lives around the globe. So, are you ready to unlock the hidden potential of your mind and step into a reality of your own design? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that could change everything you thought you knew about the power of manifestation and the law of attraction. Now, let's proceed to our first mind-bending technique, where we'll explore how to reprogram your brain for success through the power of quantum visualization. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, unexplored universe within your mind. That's where we're heading now, folks. Welcome to the mind-bending world of quantum visualization, the first of our 7 powerful manifestation techniques. Now you might be thinking, visualization? I've heard that before. But hold on to your hats, because what Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches goes way beyond your average daydreaming session. This is about rewiring your brain at the quantum level. Sounds wild, right? Well, buckle up, because it's about to get even wilder. Let's break it down. According to Dr. Dispenza, our brains don't know the difference between what's happening in our environment and what's happening in our minds. That's right, to your brain, imagination and reality are pretty much the same thing. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Here's where it gets really interesting. Dr. Dispenza says, your thoughts create your brain's neural circuitry. In other words, every time you vividly imagine something, you're actually creating new neural pathways. You're literally changing your brain. But how does this connect to the law of attraction? Well, here's the kicker. By consistently visualizing your desired reality, you're not just daydreaming. You're tuning your brain to the frequency of that reality. You're becoming a quantum magnet for your dreams. Now let's get practical. Here's a step-by-step guide to harness this power. 1. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. 2. Close your eyes and take deep, calming breaths. 3. Picture your desired reality in vivid detail. Use all your senses. 4. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your goal. Make it real. 5. Practice for 10 to 15 minutes daily. Consistency is key. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at a famous example, Jim Carrey. Before he made it big, Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, dated it for Thanksgiving 1995, and carried it in his wallet. Guess what? By 1994, he was making $10 million per movie. Coincidence? The law of attraction says otherwise. Now, I can almost hear some of you skeptics out there. That's just positive thinking, you might say. But here's where Dr. Dispenza's work gets really fascinating. He's not just talking about positive thinking, he's talking about literally changing your brain's structure through focused visualization. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system. But here's the thing, this isn't some magic pill. It takes practice, consistency, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Remember, you're not just imagining a new reality, you're rewiring your brain to create it. So, are you ready to take the quantum leap? To step into the director's chair of your own life? Here's a challenge for you. Start your quantum visualization practice today. Pick one goal, something you really want to manifest, and spend 10 minutes visualizing it in vivid detail. And hey, we're all in this together. Share your experiences in the comments below. What did you visualize? How did it feel? Let's create a community of quantum visionaries right here. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey into quantum visualization, remember, your thoughts are more powerful than you ever imagined. They're not just fleeting moments in your mind, they're the building blocks of your reality. But hold on to your seats because we're just getting started. In our next chapter, we'll dive into the turbocharged engine of manifestation, emotional elevation. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. It's about to get real. Quantum real. Picture this. You're standing at the base of a rocket ready for launch. The rocket? That's your dreams. The launch pad? Your current reality. But what's the fuel that's going to propel you into the stratosphere of success? Emotions, my friends. Pure high-octane emotions. Welcome to the heart-pounding world of emotional elevation, the second powerful technique in our manifestation toolkit. Buckle up because we're about to take your manifestation game to a whole new level. Now you might be thinking, emotions? I have those all the time. But here's the kicker. Not all emotions are created equal when it comes to manifesting your desires. Dr. Joe Dispenza puts it brilliantly, the quantum field responds not to what we want. It responds to who we are being. Let's break that down. According to Dispenza, our emotions are like broadcast signals to the universe. Low-frequency emotions like fear, anger, or doubt. They're like static on the radio, garbling your manifestation message. But high-frequency emotions like joy, gratitude, and love? They're like a crystal-clear signal, beaming your desires straight to the cosmic control room. But here's where it gets really interesting. Dispenza teaches that by deliberately cultivating these high-frequency emotions, we can literally change our energy field. And when we change our energy field, we change what we attract into our lives. It's like upgrading your manifestation antenna to pull in only the best signals from the universe. So, how do we tap into this emotional rocket fuel? Here's a practical guide to elevate your emotional state. 1. Start your day with a gratitude practice. List 5 things you're thankful for, really feeling the emotion. 2. Use music to boost your mood. Create a playlist of songs that make you feel joyful and inspired. 3. Practice loving-kindness meditation. Send feelings of love and compassion to yourself and others. 4. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and feel good about your daily accomplishments, no matter how small. 5. Visualize your desired outcome, but here's the secret sauce. Feel the emotions as if it's already happened. Now let's talk about the law of attraction. Remember, like attracts like. When you're consistently in a high-energy emotional state, you're aligning yourself with the frequency of your desires. You're becoming a living, breathing magnet for positivity and success. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at a fascinating example. Will Smith, the Hollywood superstar, has openly talked about using emotional elevation techniques inspired by Dispenza's teachings. He's described visualizing his success and, more importantly, feeling the emotions of achievement long before he became famous. Coincidence? The law of attraction says otherwise. Now, I can hear some of you skeptics out there. But what if I'm just not a naturally positive person? Here's the game changer. Emotional elevation is a skill. Just like any muscle, the more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. You're not stuck with your current emotional set point. You have the power to raise it. Here's where it gets exciting. Dr. Dispenza's research suggests that when we consistently elevate our emotions, we're not just feeling better, we're literally changing our brain chemistry. We're creating new neural pathways that make it easier to access these high-frequency emotions in the future. Talk about a positive feedback loop. So, are you ready to fuel up your manifestation rocket? Here's a challenge for you. For the next 7 days, commit to an emotional elevation practice. Start each day with gratitude, use music to boost your mood, and take a few moments to visualize and feel your desired outcome. And hey, we're in this together. Share your experiences in the comments below. What changes do you notice? How does it affect your day? Let's create a community of emotional elevators right here. As we wrap up this emotion-packed journey, remember your feelings are not just reactions to your world. They're the architects of your reality. Every moment of joy, gratitude, or love is a building block of your dream life. But hold on to your seats because we're just getting warmed up. In our next chapter, we'll dive into the mind-bending concept of future self-identity. Get ready to meet the you of tomorrow today. Are you enjoying the video so far? Then don't forget to hit that like button. Now let's blast off into the next dimension of manifestation. The emotional rocket is fueled up and ready for launch. Next stop, your ideal future self. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine stepping into a time machine and fast-forwarding to the best version of yourself 5 years from now. Who do you see? What have you accomplished? How do you feel? That person you're visualizing? That's your future self-identity, and it's about to become your most powerful ally in manifestation. Welcome to the mind-bending world of future self-identity, the third powerful technique in our manifestation toolkit. Buckle up because we're about to blur the lines between present and future in ways you never thought possible. Dr. Joe Dispenza puts it brilliantly. Your personality creates your personal reality. If you want a new personal reality, you have to create a new personality. Let that sink in for a moment. It's not just about visualizing a better future. It's about becoming that future version of yourself right now. But how does this connect to the law of attraction? Here's where it gets fascinating. When you embody your future self, you're not just daydreaming, you're literally changing your energy field to match the frequency of your desired reality. You're becoming a quantum magnet for the life you want to live. Now, let's dive into Dispenza's concept of the neurobiology of being. According to his research, when we consistently think, feel, and act as our ideal future self, we're not just playing pretend. We're actually rewiring our brain and changing our body's chemistry to match that future state. It's like method acting, but for your entire life. So, how do we tap into this transformative power? Here's a practical guide to embodying your future self-identity. 1. Clearly define your ideal future self. Be specific about who you want to become. 2. Write a detailed day in the life of your future self. How do they think, feel, and act? 3. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day living as your future self through visualization. 4. Make decisions in your daily life by asking, what would my future self do? 5. Create a vision board or screensaver with images representing your future self. But here's the kicker, it's not enough to just imagine it. You need to feel it. Dispenza emphasizes, you can't create a new future while you're living in the emotions of the past. So when you're embodying your future self, really feel the emotions of confidence, success, and fulfillment. Now let's look at a powerful example of this principle in action. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful media moguls in history, has often spoken about visualizing her success long before it happened. She didn't just imagine being successful. She lived, breathed, and made decisions as if she were already the influential figure she aimed to become. The law of attraction in action? You bet. But I can hear some of you skeptics out there. Isn't this just fancy make-believe? Here's the game changer. Neuroscience is starting to catch up with what mystics have known for centuries. Studies have shown that mental rehearsal can create neural patterns in our brain similar to those created by physical practice. In other words, your brain doesn't always know the difference between vivid imagination and reality. So, are you ready to meet your future self? Here's a challenge for you. Take 10 minutes right now to write a letter from your future self to your present self. Describe the amazing life you're living, the person you've become, and give some advice to your present self on how to get there. And hey, we're in this together. Share your future self insights in the comments below. What's the most exciting thing about your future self? What's one step you can take today to become that person? Let's create a community of future self visionaries right here. As we wrap up this identity-shifting journey, remember you're not just working towards a better future. You're bringing that future into your present moment. Every time you embody your future self, you're literally reshaping your reality. But hold on to your seats because we're just getting started. In our next chapter, we'll explore the power of neurological affirmations and quantum meditation. Get ready to reprogram your subconscious and tap into the infinite field of possibilities. The future is calling. Are you ready to answer? Imagine having a remote control for your brain. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into two powerful techniques that are essentially just that, neurological affirmations and quantum meditation. These are your secret weapons in the art of manifestation, folks. Let's kick things off with neurological affirmations. Now you might be thinking, affirmations? I've tried those before. But hold on to your hats, because what Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches goes way beyond your average positive self-talk. According to Dispenza, nerve cells that fire together wire together. In other words, when you consistently repeat an affirmation, you're not just giving yourself a pep talk, you're literally rewiring your brain. It's like upgrading your mental software to the latest version of Success OS. But here's where it gets really interesting. Dispenza explains that for affirmations to work, they need to be coupled with elevated emotions. It's not enough to say the words, you need to feel them in your bones. As he puts it, your thoughts are the electric charge in the quantum field and your feelings are the magnetic charge. Both are needed to manifest your desires. So, how do we create these supercharged affirmations? Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Write your affirmation in the present tense as if it's already true. 2. Make it specific and personal. 3. Include how it makes you feel. 4. Repeat it with intense focus and emotion. 5. Visualize it as you say it. For example, instead of saying, I want to be successful, try, I am confidently achieving my goals, feeling energized and fulfilled with every step forward. Now let's look at a powerful example of this principle in action. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, used affirmations as a key part of his training. He didn't just visualize winning. He coupled his mental imagery with powerful statements like, I am the best swimmer in the world. And while we all know how that turned out, but we're not done yet. Let's dive into the deep end with quantum meditation. This is where things get really mind-bending. Dispenza describes the quantum field as a realm of infinite possibilities. Through meditation, he says we can tap into this field and literally pull our desired reality into existence. It's like having a direct line to the universe's wish-granting department. Here's a fascinating quote from Dispenza. The quantum field responds not to what we want. It responds to who we are being. In other words, when you meditate, you're not just relaxing, you're tuning your entire being to the frequency of your desires. Now let's break down how to practice quantum meditation. 1. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. 2. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 3. Focus on your breath, allowing your mind to calm. 4. Visualize your desired reality in vivid detail. 5. Feel the emotions associated with having already achieved your desire. 6. Stay in this state for 15 to 20 minutes. But don't just take Dispenza's word for it. The concept of consciousness influencing reality has been explored by renowned physicists like Stuart Hameroff and Roger Penrose. Their orchestra theory suggests that consciousness arises from quantum processes in the brain, potentially allowing our thoughts to influence the physical world. Now, I can hear some of you skeptics out there. This all sounds a bit woo, you might be thinking. But here's the kicker. Even if you're not sold on the quantum aspects, the neurological benefits of affirmations and meditation are well documented. It's a win-win. So, are you ready to reprogram your reality? Here's a challenge for you. Combine these two powerful techniques in a 21-day experiment. Create a personal affirmation, repeat it daily with emotion, and follow it up with a 15-minute quantum meditation session. And hey, we're in this together. Share your experiences in the comments below. What changes do you notice? How does it affect your day? Let's create a community of reality hackers right here. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey into neurological affirmations and quantum meditation, remember, your thoughts and consciousness are more powerful than you ever imagined. They're not just fleeting moments in your mind, they're the very tools you use to shape your reality. But hold on to your seats because we're not done yet. In our next chapter, we'll explore the game-changing techniques of anticipated gratitude and heart-brain coherence. Get ready to turbocharge your manifestation skills to levels you never thought possible. The quantum field is calling. Are you ready to answer? What if you could hack your brain to feel grateful for things that haven't even happened yet? And what if you could synchronize your heart and mind to become an unstoppable manifestation powerhouse? Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into two mind-blowing techniques that do exactly that, anticipated gratitude and heart-brain coherence. Let's kick things off with anticipated gratitude. Now you might be thinking, gratitude? I've heard that before. But hold on to your hats, because what Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches goes way beyond your average gratitude journal. According to Dispenza, when you're in a state of gratitude, You transmit a signal into the field that an event has already occurred. In other words, when you feel genuinely thankful for something you desire, as if it's already happened, you're essentially telling the universe, hey, this is done. Bring it on. But here's where it gets really interesting. Dispenza explains that gratitude is one of the highest vibrational emotions we can experience. When we combine this high-frequency emotion with vivid visualization of our desires, we create a powerful attraction force. It's like turning yourself into a living, breathing magnet for your dreams. So, how do we practice anticipated gratitude? Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Choose a desire or goal you want to manifest. 2. Close your eyes and vividly imagine it has already come true. 3. Feel the emotions of joy and gratitude as if it's happening now. 4. Express heartfelt thanks for this memory of the future. 5. Practice this for 10 to 15 minutes daily. Now let's look at a powerful example of this principle in action. Tony Robbins, the world-renowned life coach, has been a long-time advocate of gratitude practices. He often speaks about how cultivating gratitude, especially for things not yet manifested, has been a key factor in his success. It's a living testament to the power of anticipated gratitude. But we're not done yet. Let's dive into the fascinating world of heart-brain coherence. This is where things get really mind-bending. Dispenza describes heart-brain coherence as a state where the heart and brain are in perfect synchronization. He says, when the heart and brain are coherent, you become more intuitive, more creative, and more able to solve problems. Here's a powerful quote from Dispenza on this topic. The heart is not just a pump. It's an endocrine gland that releases certain chemicals that affect the brain in very specific ways. In other words, your heart isn't just keeping you alive. It's actively shaping your reality. Now let's break down how to achieve heart-brain coherence. 1. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably. 2. Focus your attention on the area around your heart. 3. Breathe slowly and deeply as if your breath is flowing in and out through your heart. 4. Generate a feeling of appreciation or care for someone or something in your life. 5. Maintain this state for 5 to 10 minutes. But don't just take Dispenza's word for it. The HeartMath Institute has conducted extensive research on heart-brain interactions. Their studies show that achieving coherence between the heart and brain can lead to reduced stress, improved cognitive function, and even enhanced intuition. Now, I can hear some of you skeptics out there. This all sounds a bit woo, you might be thinking. But here's the kicker. Even if you're not sold on the metaphysical aspects, the psychological and physiological benefits of gratitude and coherence are well documented. It's a win-win. So, are you ready to supercharge your manifestation skills? Here's a challenge for you. Combine these two powerful techniques in a 30-day experiment. Practice anticipated gratitude for your biggest goal, followed by a heart-brain coherence session, every day for a month. And hey, we're in this together. Share your experiences in the comments below. What changes do you notice? How does it affect your day? Let's create a community of advanced manifestors right here. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey into anticipated gratitude and heart-brain coherence, remember your emotions and your body's internal rhythms are more powerful than you ever imagined. They're not just reactions to your world. They're the very tools you use to shape your reality. The law of attraction isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about aligning your entire being, mind, heart, and body with your desires. And with these advanced techniques, you're now equipped to do just that. But hold on to your seats because our journey isn't over yet. In our next and final segment, we'll be recapping all 7 powerful manifestation techniques and giving you a roadmap to integrate them into your daily life. Get ready to become a master of reality creation. The universe is listening. Are you ready to speak its language? Well, what a journey we've been on together. We've explored 7 powerful manifestation techniques that have the potential to completely transform your reality. Let's take a moment to recap these game-changing strategies. 1. Quantum visualization, reprogramming your brain for success. 2. Emotional elevation, fueling your manifestations with high-frequency emotions. 3. Future self-identity, becoming the ideal version of yourself. 4. Neurological affirmations, rewiring your neural pathways. 5. Quantum meditation, connecting with the field of infinite possibilities. 6. Anticipated gratitude, feeling thankful for future blessings. 7. Heart-Brain Coherence, aligning your physical and emotional centers. Each of these techniques, as proposed by Dr. Joe Dispenza, taps into the incredible power of the law of attraction. But remember, knowledge without action is just information. The real magic happens when you apply these techniques consistently in your life. So here's a question for you. Which of these 7 techniques resonated with you the most? And more importantly, how are you going to implement it in your life starting today? Imagine for a moment. What would your life look like in 6 months if you committed to practicing these techniques every single day? How would you feel? What would you have accomplished? The possibilities are truly limitless. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, you are the placebo. You have the power to create profound changes in your life simply by changing your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Isn't it time you stepped into that power? Now I have a challenge for you. For the next 30 days, commit to practicing at least one of these techniques daily. Keep a journal of your experiences and the changes you notice in your life. And here's the exciting part, share your journey with our community. Drop a comment below about which technique you're starting with and why. Let's create a supportive network of manifestation masters right here. Remember, you're not just watching a video, you're embarking on a transformational journey. Every time you practice these techniques, you're literally reshaping your neural pathways and aligning yourself with the quantum field of infinite possibilities. If you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who could benefit from these powerful techniques. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change in the world. And hey, if you want to dive deeper into the fascinating world of manifestation and the law of attraction, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We've got some mind-blowing content coming up that you won't want to miss. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. You are the author of your own reality. With these 7 powerful techniques, you now have the tools to write an extraordinary story. So what are you waiting for? Your new life is just one thought away. Remember, in the words of Dr. Joe Dispenza, you can't create a new future while holding on to the emotions of the past. It's time to let go of what was and embrace what could be. Your journey to extraordinary manifestation begins now. Thank you for joining me on this incredible exploration. Until next time, keep manifesting and remember, the universe is listening. Wow, you've tapped into the law of attraction. Feel that positive energy? This video found you for a reason. Let's amplify it together. Subscribe to manifest more life-changing content. Like to send positivity back to the universe. Share with someone you care about. You'll both benefit. Comment below with your thoughts or questions. Your engagement grows our community. Next video, I'll reveal a secret to manifest desires faster. Don't miss it. Join our vibrant community of manifestors. Let's co-create an incredible reality together. Your journey to unlimited abundance starts now. I believe in you.